It'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Pioneers of Portland.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
They begin on the ground with Kamara, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
When you look at this defense,
they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
In today's football, there aren't a lot of goals for defenses, but when you hold a team under 100 total yards of offense, yeah, that has to be a goal that was met. Big check mark for them in last week's game.
Kamara gets it again on second down.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
In today's NFL, when you talk about goals for defenses, and you think that maybe you'd like to hold them under 14 points or so, we think our offense can usually get 17 to 20, so that's a reasonable goal. But when you hold a team under 100 yards of total offense, you're going to win 99 times out of 100. And the one game you lose, you'll know who to blame.
Throwing his car on third down. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
White Monday, down. Get down.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8. Carr, he wants to change up the look here. Here's 2nd and 8.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Carr. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
2nd down and a yard.
Now Carr.
He had to reach for that one, but can't grab it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete. Try to get that one to Chris Olave.
And it's 3rd and short.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. When you look at this defense.
Well, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game is sky high. In fact, you'd absolutely be stunned to come away with a loss.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Carr now on 1st down.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down. A give to Kamara running right. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Hey, 734.
Throwing now is Carr.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The end result, 21 yards.
What down? Use right feet.
Kamara up the middle. And he'll be out of bounds. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Kamara is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
On the set.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Steal, smash, red. Go red. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Running free at the 45.
And he takes it all the way up to the 47. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Yellow. Red, yellow. Claws red. Fight.
To throw now. Here's Love. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Down.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Quick throw to Olave. Now inside the 25. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Slide blue.
Second down, Love. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First target, first catch, and a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Blue.
Jones now in motion left. Jordan Love ready on first down here. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10. And now they'll shift things around.
rail.
A second down throw for Love. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
On 3rd down, Love. And that will be incomplete as well.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Come on,
the 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Drill green. Blaster, 6. Green jack. White, white.
They'll try and throw for it here. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
so rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Carr. He completes it to Olave. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A very solid gain of 27.
Express. 29.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Tries the left side and finds Olave. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. That's Olave bringing in another one. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
First down.
Red. Yellow.
1st and 10 at the
Yellow.
36-yard
Go.
line.
Love now to pass on 1st down. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Down.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
22 needle. Claws red.
In motion left goes Jones. Working out of the gun. Love. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. To the sideline and incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
It's now 4th down.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down. An audible here to get a new look. On 4th down, Love. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. No gain on the play. And it'll be second down.
Heavy.
Second and 10. At the 25-yard line.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
They need 2. Here's third down.
Express.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Hey, rest.
Love going to give this one to Jones.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fool them with the inside run.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll motion out one of the tight ends.
Jones is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Ready.
3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal.
Zoom black.
Here's Jones. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Aaron Jones
With career touchdown number 75.
And the Pioneers are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Set, ready.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Well, Love wants to shift things around.
At the 31-yard line.
Ten cycles.
An inside give to Jones. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 of the 44. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Fight 60.
First and 10 at the 40.
Now they'll audible to something else. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll go again to Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Fight 97.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here.
Okay.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense, first and 10. After the penalty, it's Jones. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Blue,
They'll
go.
send the tight end in motion left. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Go
And they'll
ready.
send the tight end in motion.
Ready?
On third down, here's Jones. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Doug Peterson going to roll the dice here. They will go for it on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Red cycle.
Love to throw for it on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
White Monday down. One, Raider 1.
They'll
Express.
send a receiver in motion left. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack. And I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one. But occasionally, the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly. Maybe someone tipped it off. But on that play, it had no chance.
And he'll be taken down right there at the 38.
Raider 2.
On
third down, here's Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
41 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Go Chiefs.
Olave motioning to the left.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now Carr. Little short pass here to Hill. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Saints.
White.
In motion right, Olave.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly, and that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. The third down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
3 quarters in the books.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, break.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
Black shot.
On 1st and 10, Love. Caught on the right side, Reed. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
And now Love going to change things up.
Slide through. Edo blue. Drill green.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Ultra.
In motion left, that's Reed.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Love once more. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
Get.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Let. 10 cycles. White, white. Steel, black. Smash, red. Set, go.
Now Love. Now this aired out deep for Reed.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Yellow.
Love this time is going to set up to throw it. They're throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Let's go.
2nd and 10.
Yellow, zoom.
Running right, Jones. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. 3rd down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
560. Rail, yellow. Hey, red, claws red.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Brandon McManus on for the field goal.
The kick by McManus is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Well, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
On 3rd down, it's very simple. Make sure you get beyond the sticks, make the catch, pick up the first down. But in this case, he turned it into bonus time and was off to the races for a monster play.
Go.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Again, it's Kamara. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
Low, low, low. Here we go.
Toss wide side. This is Kamara.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for because they'll need to continue to rely on him to move the sticks in this tight game in order to preserve this lead.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
White Monday down.
Kamara will score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we
This
go.
is
Here we
1st
go.
and 10.
Shot. 17.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Red, cycle. Blue, striker. Hey, hey, blue.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And this one is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd down.
Black Ultra. Black Shot. 6, Mega. Hey, green.
Here's Love. Watson making the catch.
And he's going to be brought down right there, so nothing after the catch as he's dropped at the 42. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
On the double.
And
Slide.
now an
97.
audible here into something else.
Striker, 3-3. Slides blue. Edo blue. Zoom black. Drill green.
Love.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Blue, go. Ready.
Love looking to throw it.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints will take over possession here up at the 44.
For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake.